So welcome to a brand new little series here on YouTube, Build Your Own Puppet. Now if you're not familiar with the first 60 or so episodes of this show we've done on TikTok, they'll all be linked in the description, but let's get started building your puppet order. So this one's going to be for you, Lauren. Thank you so much for being our first brave customer that would like your puppet built over here on YouTube in the brand new format. It's very exciting. Let's get started with your selections. First of all, for the head shape, you've chosen small. Here's a little example of what that small head shape looks like. For the colours, you've gone with 4, and you would like pink, purple, black, and white. All of those colours are going to look fantastic together. Moving on to our second sheet for your eye selection, you've chosen cabochon eyes. For your features, we have ears, nose, eyelashes, and tail. For your personality and vibe of your puppet, you've chosen mythical, or you would like it to be from the lore, and under your comments in your order notes you said cute and inspired by the labyrinth, please. So already this is just such an exciting build. You know I love a mythical puppet, you know I love a puppet that looks like a creature from the forest. And of course, being a puppet maker, The Labyrinth is one of my favourite films of all time. So let's get started making your small head labyrinth-inspired creature. With the maximum amount of colours, you've gone for a full colour scheme, which is going to be absolutely beautiful. We're going to get started with your foam work. So we're going to glue it all together with our contact adhesive for our delicious looking Forbidden Honey sandwich. Forbidden Honey sandwich t-shirts are available from our website as well, in case you wanted to look like a puppet maker when you're out in the wild. Now whilst we're waiting for the glue to dry on the foam so we can press it all together, we're going to get started by cutting out the hands and also 3D printing the mouth plates. Now sometimes the mouth plates for the puppets are made from wood, sometimes they're 3D printed, it just depends on what we have in stock and what works best with the shape of the puppet. Today we're going with a 3D printed mouth plate. And whilst that prints on our Bamboo Labs printer, which is just our favourite printer of all time, we're going to finish the hands and glue the head together, pressing it all together to form that shape. And now it's time to make the hands. So we always have this posable wire armature system glued inside the hands. This just helps to make sure that your puppet can articulate itself properly, it can hold things. Normally quite a straightforward process, but today there was some burning accidents. Then both sides of the hands with the arm rod pockets are glued together. Then we have our iconic S for Sexy on the mouth plate, which gets glued together with the forbidden ice cream sandwiches and the black fleece mouth liner, which all gets glued into the puppet's head. And of course we're going to be moving on to our fabric selection. So please bear with me this episode. My camera, I don't understand how to use the light balance on my camera. And these bright, contrasting, beautiful colours are messing with the white balance, so I'm sorry about that. We have some bright pink fleece, and then for the fur, we have this dark kind of aubergine, beautiful dark purple fur with these wispy black feather-like strips in it, and then we have bright pink fleece for the puppet's face, the puppet's belly, a few little features here and there, but the main kind of theme of the puppet is going to be this dark purple with black feathery accents, this fur. It is perfect for a labyrinth-inspired creature. It kind of looks like a bird, kind of looks like just a little mythical, mischievous mammal. But then we want the hot pink kind of showing through, mainly in the belly and the face. Now, we also thought it would be adorable if they had this little belly button. And recently, we've been trying a new system where we accentuate belly buttons with a little bead underneath the fleece, which is glued in place. It stands out so beautifully, and it's just a really cute little belly button. Now, the rest of the body, the arms, and most of the face is also going to be covered in the wispy, feathery black and purple fur, so we're just going to cut that out. Sew most of it together on the sewing machine. There's going to be a few places, especially on the face, where we hand sew the fur and the fleece together. And just get ready in a moment, because the movement of this fur is just so expressive, so fun, and it's just a really unique material. I think it goes perfectly with a mythical theme. Look at that! It's so beautiful. Again, I apologise for the white balance. I'll figure it out in future episodes. So we're going to fit that around the belly, and this shot here was giving very much It's Not a Phase. And I'm getting 2009 flashbacks, okay, so just bear with me. We wanted to add some definition and accentuate that belly button. We really wanted it to stand out and pop, so we added some shading. We of course sewed up the hands and the arms, and then we attached those to the body. Moving on to our eye selection, so you chose cabochon eyes, and I've chosen volcano for the iris colour. We wanted to have the eyes still quite bright with a purple eyelid, and then for your eyelashes feature, we wanted these really bright, fluffy, fun pop of purple eyelashes. So I'm just going to glue along the lash line and really carefully place those around the fleece. This can be very, very fiddly and very tricky, so I wasn't able to film all of it, but once they're in place, they look really fun. And the eyes just really pop now. Now moving on to the nose, we have this 3D printed kind of baked bean shaped nose. It's really cute. It's already in this bright pink filament, but we wanted to cover it in the soft, scrunchy, fluffy F3 fleece, and we have it in this pale pink colour. I just thought it'd be nice if it was the exact same texture as the skin all around it. So once that's glued, we're just going to trim it, glue it onto the nose, and then we actually sewed it to the darker pink fleece on the face, attach the eyes, and then we're going to move on to our next feature, which is ears. So we wanted the purple and black wispy feathery fur on the outside of the ears with some of the crisp, clean white F3 fleece on the inside. So we're just going to cut both sides of those, sew them together on the sewing machine, of course, and then they're going to be hand sewn onto the puppet's head. These are so cute! There's some puppets I make that I just want to make a second version of for myself if I had the time and the resources. A lot of these puppets would, if not all of them, would be duplicated. Regrettably using up the last of my Gutermann white thread, so I'm going to have to buy some more this week, but I'm just going to sew a little pinch at the bottom of the ears where it's going to sew onto the puppet's head just to create this really nice kind of stiff shape. Hand sew them in place. This takes a little while, so I won't show you the whole process, you'll be bored. But these are just so wispy and fun. I love this colour so much, and the crisp white insides really stand out against all of the darker colours. Little bit of a finishing feature, we decided to give this puppet some freckles because I'm in my freckle era, you can't stop me. A nice dark purpley pink either side of the nose on the little cheeks of the puppet, and now for the tail. We've got the same wispy purpley fur that we used for the whole of the body, and we've got a wire posable armature inside the tail, but we have this bright white pop of fur on the end, and it kind of just looks like a trumpet, like it's exploding out of the bottom of the tail. Really fun, and you'll see it kind of just bobbing around the side of the puppet's head. Another little finishing feature, we decided to give them some mythical glittery berries and leaves just kind of bursting out of their head, out of the fur. They just look like it is growing out of them. They're so beautiful. Once those are in place, we're going to be ready for our finished puppet reveal. This one is so cute. So here they are, your wispy, colourful, little mythical puppet. They are absolutely adorable. I had so much fun bringing this one to life. I really hope you enjoy it. And thank you again so much for being the first person to trust us to bring your puppet to life in this new format over here on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed watching it, the entire build process. They are so adorable with their little belly button. The colours that you chose are perfect, and hopefully you love this little guy. They cannot wait to meet you. They cannot wait for possibly very mischievous adventures. I can't wait to hear what you name them. Name suggestions, detailed backstories in the comments down below for the new owner, as always. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll be back very, very soon with another episode of Build Your Own Puppet, Roll for Puppet episodes every single Friday. And don't forget, if you would like these episodes early and ad-free, you can join our Patreon community. It would mean so much. You will help support us to keep this channel going and all of our content, and you get lots of fun perks, access to our Discord server, discount codes to our website, exclusive content, pins of the month, a book club, and lots more. So head over there, it would mean the world, and we'll see you very soon. Bye! Bye!